Here's a chart that I created in Excel. This is just what Excel spit out. I did make one change here. It's to some grouped annual returns. So we're just seeing the beginning of the data and the end of the data. I changed the axis labels to years. That's a separate story. So it's actually showing up my years over here instead of just 1, 2, 3, etc. Now Excel gives us this helpful chart title. Every chart needs a title, otherwise it's just a picture that's meaningless. So you should add a descriptive title to your chart. It's easy to do. You just click on that and add that. Well, we also need some labels over here. What is this? What are these percentages over here? Those are actually total annual returns. But click on our chart, and we've got chart design up here on the ribbon, and add a chart element. So axis titles. So I want to add a vertical title, and so I could go there and total annual returns. I need to get rid of that part. So I can add my nice descriptive title there, and I could put years here for these, but I'm going to just assume we know years. So we'll have that in our title. Now our years, kind of here in the middle, covered up a little. So what we can do there is select that axis, format the axis, and go down here to labels. So I get this stuff pops up. Go over here to the text options. Label position. It's a little missing there right now, but it says next to axis. So that's where it's showing. I'm going to change this to low, so my years now drop down here to the bottom of the picture so they're not covered up. I can right now it's automatically showing every year. I could show every 5th year if I wanted. Change that to 5. And so now every 5th year is showing. I'll leave that right now. So that's 2 things we've fixed. Well, add your chart title, have your year show down lower. Now look here, and we've got this label over here. This is another pet peeve. Excel puts, I don't know why they decided to do this. We're showing every 20th percent here. So we got 20.00, 40.00, 60.00. What are those 0.00s doing to improve my life? They're actually just clutter. So let me go over here. I've got the axis selected. Oh, now I do. And go back over here. Number, decimals. I'm just going to change that to 0. And there, this is a good bit cleaner in my estimation. Now, I think we only have one more thing to fix here after you do your title. Right now, I've got my data grouped, and my years aren't showing up. The missing years aren't showing up when I have it grouped. And I'd like them to show up. So just select your chart, select data, and then you see this hidden and empty cells. Show data in hidden rows and columns. Because I want to just make it easier to look at, but I'd still like those years to show up in my chart. And now I have all my data, and once I put a nice title on there, I got a pretty nice chart. I can change where this legend shows up. I could move it off to the side if I wanted. So legend position, let's put it off to the right just for the heck of it. I think I actually liked it more on the bottom. But you can pick where that shows up in your chart, wherever you think looks best and is easiest for your user to actually apply. So that's a little bit of formatting. Doesn't take long to get your chart to look more professional. And I'd like these, my years are kind of running sideways. I'd like them vertical so that they line up with the years a little better. But anyway, so there's some quick formatting to get your charts looking polished.